I declare this congregation open.
Chancellor, members of the Corporation, distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to have this opportunity to welcome everyone to this, the first of today's 3 awards congregations. All of the staff here at University College Birmingham look forward to these events, but I suspect that our students even more keenly look forward to this day. It is a time for celebration. The hard work of our students is finally being rewarded, but it is also an important life event, often signifying some vital change. The 3 ceremonies we hold today will see over 1,200 students cross this stage to the applause of over 6,000 guests as you share in the joy of your daughters, sons, husbands, wives and friends. We welcome in particular the many family members and friends of our graduands. We understand that today is also a very special one for you. We, and I'm sure our students, recognise the important part you have played in their success, and we do hope that you enjoy this special day. We welcome also Ruth Partridge-Down to witness the presentation of the Eddie Pargeter Memorial Award, and Tim Bettridge and Helen's close friends who are here to witness the presentation of the Helen Bettridge Memorial Award later on in our proceedings. We are also joined today by representatives of the employers and industries that have helped to develop our programmes, ensuring their continuing relevance to the industries we serve. These industry representatives serve in our governing body and our industrial liaison committees. They offer advice on course development and sponsorship for some of the facilities. From the point of view of our students, industry support is even more important in terms of providing placement opportunities and, most importantly of all, jobs for our graduates and diplomats upon graduation. I offer a warm welcome and the grateful thanks of the university for their continuing support. I also welcome our colleagues from the University of Birmingham, and in particular the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Armour, who is conferring degrees of the university at this congregation. Last but not least, we extend a special welcome to our diplomats and graduands. This morning, you can give yourselves a pat on the back for a job well done, and when you walk across this stage to receive your awards, you can also soak up the tremendous sense of pride of your families, friends, and tutors for what you have achieved. Today, for you all, one chapter closes and another begins. For some of you, further study beckons. For others, the world of work. Whatever your future holds, make the most of today and make it an occasion that you, your families and friends will always remember. Once again, welcome and congratulations on your success. So on with the congregation. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor and Principal to address the congregation.
Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, members of the UCB Corporation, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so very pleased and so very proud, on behalf of all of the staff of University College Birmingham, to add my welcome to our guests and to personally offer my warmest congratulations to our students on achieving their awards. And to our Chinese students, I say, Ni hao, Ni jiao, Quan yin ni, Li dao jin ten, De bi yi dien li. So, class of 2016, welcome to your graduation. I must say, you're all looking very dapper. Are you feeling okay? Are you excited? Oh, come on. You know you can do better than that. Are you looking forward to your graduation? Do you realize that your graduation is one of the 5 great milestones in life? the others being birth, death, marriage, and the day you finally pay off your student loans. Okay, I'll give you a little bit longer to think about that because you probably think that this day is all about you. So I want to talk to your parents, to your loved ones, the people who raised you, the people who endured you, the people who probably potty trained you, the people who taught you to read, who survived you as a teenager and who have suffered at least 21 years and have managed so far not to kill you. This day, the day you call your graduation day, is in truth not only about you. This is their day as well. This is the day they take their lives back. This is the day they earn their freedom. This is also a day, the memories of which they will cherish. Now, where you're sitting, you probably can't see them, but I can. And I can tell you they're all sitting there, brimming with pride, and I guess a little trepidation. Worried that you might trip as you come across the stage, or that your mortarboard might fall off. Because, you know, that's what being a parent is all about. So parents, how are you? Are you okay? Are you excited? I want to salute you because I've been there myself. My wife and I managed to regain some of our independence about 8 years ago when our own son graduated. We haven't quite managed to cut the strings. He still costs us a fortune. But I can tell you we couldn't have been prouder on the day that he graduated. So today, I want this congregation to be as much about you. I want you to soak up the atmosphere in this magnificent symphony hall. I want you to feel free to whoop, holler, cheer, and to take as many photos as you want, and to go away from here with a real sense of pride in their achievements and satisfaction in the job that you have done to get them here today. Do you think you'll be able to manage that? Now back to our graduating students. The day of your graduation has finally arrived. You can now tick at least 2 of the milestones of life I mentioned earlier. Just like your parents, I want this day to be a day when you can properly celebrate your achievements together with those of your classmates and friends. Now, usually at graduations, the Vice Chancellor or the guest speaker is supposed to tell you all kinds of very wise and heartfelt things. They feel they have wisdom to impart. They have lessons to share. They might tell you, follow your dreams, listen to your spirit, find your inner voice and make it sing, make your mark, change the world. Well, you'll be pleased to know that I'm not going to do that because I think that's baloney, and let me explain why. Of course, most people dream about what might be or could be. Dreams are fine, but they're just dreams. Dreams are fleeting. Dreams are ephemeral. Dreams don't come true just because you dream them. The problem is, while you're so busy dreaming, the really successful people, the really interesting, engaged, and powerful people are busy doing. It's hard work making things happen. It's hard work that creates change. So if I'm going to offer you any advice today, it's ditch the dreaming and start the doing. So I've decided to dispense with the pearls of wisdom. I've decided to try and avoid the hackneyed cliches, and instead I'm going to share with you my wish list for you, our graduating students of 2016. I want you to use the knowledge and real skills you have gained during your time with us at UCB to enable you to compete with advantage in the global jobs market, to capitalize on opportunities, to develop a career and to prosper, not just in a monetary sense, but also to prosper in careers that are rewarding both intellectually and emotionally. I want you to continue to invest in your minds, to remain open to new ideas, to be free-thinking, and to question established doctrines, not to be satisfied with outdated methods, and to search out new solutions. Your degree is not the end of your learning journey, but merely a milestone. I want you to be courageous, to stand up for what you believe to be right, to set your own moral compass, and to use it to guide you in the decisions that you will make every day. I want you to be prepared to take risks, not to play fast and loose, but to weigh up the options and their possible outcomes, and to take a calculated risk when the chances of success are on your side. You will make mistakes, and you will have failures, but my wish for you is that you quickly come to learn the lessons so that the next time you're faced with a problem, you have a much better chance of finding a solution that works. I see so many people who make the same elementary mistakes time and time again in both their personal and professional lives. But I expect more of you. I want you to be resilient, to take all the knocks that life will inevitably bring, and to keep bouncing back time and time again. I think Winston Churchill summed it up best when he said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts." I want you to have fun in a life and a career that you can be proud of. I can honestly tell you that there have been very, very few days in my life when I've woken up of a morning and not been excited by the prospect of going to work. The reason is simple. I chose a career I've really loved. I do a job that, although it has its ups and downs, I get a real buzz from. I work with a group of really talented people who I admire, and I really enjoy the intellectual stimulation of working with them to sort out all of the problems to get the job done. In all of the hubbub of establishing your careers, despite the natural desire to show your bosses that you are fully committed to the job in hand, I also hope that you will be able to strike a work-life balance that's right for you. To make the effort to find quality time to spend with family and friends. To relax, and for a short time at least, to forget the pressures of work. To travel and to experience new things. I hope that you will always value the power of true friendship. Now just take a moment and look around at your classmates and friends, those who've shared the highs and lows of your time here in Birmingham. You know, one of my biggest regrets in life is that over the years I've lost touch with so many of the really good friends I made at university, those who played such an important part in probably the most formative years of my life. Please don't make the same mistake. Cherish those friendships and don't let them slip away. I also want you to make the most of this day. Understand its significance, not just for you, but for your families and friends who are here to celebrate your success. Just pause for another moment and take all of this in. Look around this magnificent symphony hall. Soak up the atmosphere. This is what success looks, smells, and tastes like. Remember the feeling and use it to spur you on to even greater success in the future. So that's my wish list for you, and I really hope those wishes become a reality for each and every one of you. As time for the conferment of your degrees draws ever closer, there's one more thing I need to do. We have a tradition here at UCB, As each and every student crosses the stage to receive their awards, we like to raise the roof with applause. And it's my job to get you warmed up for that. So we're now going to have a little bit of audience participation. Class of 2016, I said earlier that for your families and friends, this is a very significant occasion as well. Your parents are so happy for you today, but they're probably even happier for themselves. All the time, money, desperation, and sleepless nights they've put into your education have been in anticipation of this moment. They are praying that you will now strike out on your own, find gainful employment, and, to put it bluntly, that you will, at long last, stop sponging off them. I know how easy it is on a day like this to forget to thank your loved ones for their support. So I'm now going to give you a chance, an opportunity to say thank you to all of them. So please join me now in thanking your family and friends. Now, you know better than anyone that there's another group that you need to thank. Your wonderful lecturers have dedicated endless hours and countless cups of caffeine in getting you to this point. I can't begin to tell you how thrilled they are to see you finally move on and out of their classrooms. They've helped you acquire knowledge and to master new skills. Mind you, some of you have mastered some new skills all on your own, like how to dominate a classroom discussion even though you haven't done any of the reading. In lectures, you mastered another skill. Right now, for example, it looks like you're staring at me in rapt attention, but in reality, I know you're all completely asleep, just like this guy down here. Despite this, your lecturers did all they could to make sure that you achieved the very best you possibly could. So now is your opportunity to join me in thanking them for all of their efforts on your behalf. Okay, you can now take a break. And it's the turn of your families and your tutors, because now I'm going to ask them to join me in congratulating you on your success. Okay, do you think you're all nicely warmed up now for the rest of the congregation? Good. Okay, I'm going to end by turning again to our graduating class of 2016. You may not know this, but life has taken over 4 billion years to evolve into you. And at most, you've got about 70 years to make the most of it. Don't waste that opportunity. Class of 2016, I'm immensely proud of you all. And on behalf of everyone here at UCB, I wish you everything that will give you long, fulfilled, and meaningful lives. Well done.
Professor Armour, I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Gary Wood, to present to you the first group of University of Birmingham award holders.
Professor Armour, to you and to the university, I present the names of these graduands as listed in my programme, both in attendance and in absentia, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I admit those persons listed in the programme for the degree to which they are to be presented.
FDA Business.
Zara Aslam. Hassan Ayat. Wasim Bashor. Wilson Raphael Coterial. Bernadette Murphy. Georgia Harper Noons. Oleyemi Chantal Oleg Bemiro. Abdul Rahman. Paul Satella. Sana Tabassum. Muhammad Raja Wasim.
Business Enterprise.
Kevin Landro Prats Puzan.
BA Honours Business Enterprise.
Heather Abed, First Class. Sana Ahmed. Ayub Hassan Ibrahim Al-Balushi. Soban Ali. Muhammad Ali Shabazz. Alexander Egbenyege Ememono. Samira Amiri Farda Bolverdi, First Class. Nicola Andrews, First Class. Satapat Ungsavat, First Class. Pia Ariano. Sara Ayubi. Nayab Bhatti. Shazman Mifsal bin Sharir. Yu Bing. Kadi Bora. An Fuang Bui, First Class. Ana Maria Camino Combreno, First Class. Nur Saikirin Chemudnazin. Peng Chen. Tom Craig, First Class. Leela Dons, First Class. Johannes Forster. Saima Saikiri Godong. Ekena Gordon. Holden Guled. Charlotte Hinton. Maria Rose Ho, First Class. Haitsi Atsu, First Class. Gwalprit Kaur. Devin Kekuzukunia. Renata Kafizi. Kustas Kobin. Cheyunut Kwan Konchim. Navdeep Kaur Lahori. Kwanting Lai. Si Ning Stanley Lam, First Class. Dwangrutai Hussain. Tong Li. Yang Liu. Ross Lovett, First Class. Diana Z. Matida. Abdullah Rashid Malima. Kamruzaman Mamoon. Joseph Margetts, first class. Ariana Maku. Aji Mbey. Jamal Jordan Mackenzie. Nana Matondo Molamba Senso. Kudzai Patrick Madzudza. Amira Ahmed Moose. Nicole Amber Napa, first class. Natasha Naya. Sile Nwandwe. Victor Chinweze Nneji. Naomi Rebecca No, first class. Garoli Noom, first class. Metusele Obare Onguso. Hina Palmer. Nathan Palmer. Anika Parveen, first class. Natawut Fakfau. Jenny Fu, first class. Holly Potts. Nathan Punj, first class. Ying Ki Kui. Michael Rezak. Suhail Salim. Rajeshri Savania, first class. Reynolds Scarlett. Hong Shen, first class. Wesley Shea. Utsaha Shrestha. Tusa Blue Simpson. Ana Maria Aliana Stefan. Rebecca Stevenson, first class. Rian Monique Talbot. Ravina Tola. Hong Hai Tran. Jasimuddin. Han Meng Wang. Laura Warrington, first class. Gareth Whitehead, first class. Ki Chen Wu. Shauna Win. Zheng Yu Tzu. Liu Yang. Gloria Samia Yassin. Wen Hao Zhang. Qi Zhu.
BA Honours Business Enterprise Hong Kong Block.
Chung Hoi Lee, first class. Wingi Claudia Lung. Sin Ying Chris Mack. Wai Leng Mong, Leo Wong,
BA Honours Digital Marketing.
April Alfoke, First Class. Luke Axton, First Class. Si Chun Chan. Claire Louise Hall, First Class. Melissa Karen Law. Stevie Lee Longmore, First Class. Amy McFarlane. Amandine Marianne Nguiol. Supasha Surya Pompong.
FDA Marketing Management.
Yurima Kaitano.
BA Marketing Management.
David Adeniji. Nabil Dantata.
BA Honours Marketing Management.
Martina Ngohide Agena. Sana Ali. Nages Bamu. Alex Baylis, First Class. Yuli Carpintero. Daniel Clark. Dornath Crooks. Molly Glaive. Muhammad Huq, First Class. Rakib Iqbal. Nimarini Jinsanthia. Ashprit Kaur. Kevin Khan. Michelle Kiang. Suradit Mangtakul. Prince Kwadwo Osei, First Class. Mehdi Ulabib. Julian Paye. Huzefa Nazir Pando. Dilbar Shamar. Zoe Vaughan, First Class. Carol Vigui, First Class. Non-CV.
BA Honours Marketing Management Hong Kong Block.
T. Wing Jessica Mack. Sowa Wan.
FDA Marketing with Events Management.
Eleanor Adams. Laura Pearson.
BA Honours Marketing with Events Management.
Claudia Basage, First Class. Kevin Bone. Lauren Cryer, First Class. Christine Easthope. Joel Francis. David Golding. Edna Harder. Alex Hesketh, first class. Paulina Hildebrand, first class. Olivia Larcombe. Shafay Mackenzie, first class. Chelsea Mirza. Grace Elizabeth Morton, first class. Alexander Mulgrew, first class. Hassan Nawaz. Dean Rose. Lauren Georgina Stunt. Aisha Kumari Suman. Erin Lee Sweeney, first class. Tui Queen Trong. Helen Varick, first class. Shakira Walker. Sharon Watmai. Nathan Whitaker, first class.
MA Marketing Management for Events, Hospitality and Tourism.
Bao Yu Bong. Yurata Gidratait. Aneta Hatasova. Samantha Hubbard with distinction. Stefan Victor Iftode. Paige Wan Lee. Yu Xin Lo with distinction. Mavis Suan Lu. Alison Mendoza Bowen. Reza Olei with distinction. Melissa Payne with distinction. Jia Kun Shen.
Professor Armour, this completes the presentation of the first group of University of Birmingham diplomates and graduates.
Chancellor, Professor Armour, members of the corporation, distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, we now turn to the presentation of our Memorial Award winners. These award winners ordinarily might not have gained the highest grades on their programmes. They may not always be the ones who stand out in a crowd. They are students who, though, in the opinion of their tutors, deserve special mention. Some have made a significant contribution to the life of the university. Others have had to overcome major obstacles to study. A number have shown sustained endeavour, while some have managed that elusive juggling act of combining study with work and family commitments. In this ceremony, we have two categories, the first of which is the Eddie Pargeter Memorial Awards. Eddie was previously the leader of all our business and marketing programmes and a gifted economist. He was someone who epitomised the university's motto of service before self. He always had time for everyone and gauged huge respect from students and colleagues alike. When Eddie was diagnosed with leukemia, he continued his selfless support of other people. He joked with many about the disease and its treatment, but after an all-too-brief battle, Eddie died in 2008 at the all-too-young age of 40. Eddie is very much missed by all the students and staff who knew him, and establishing an award in his name seemed an appropriate way for the university to show its respect and keep the memory of this talented man alive. Ruth Pargeter Down is here today with us to witness the presentation of this year's awards. I would like to introduce to you the recipient of the Eddie Pargeter Memorial Award, Tusa Blue Simpson. Tusa began her academic journey with UCB in 2013 when she enrolled onto the foundation degree in Salon Business Management. As time went past, Tusa unfortunately suffered from a series of medical and health issues that were interfering with her academic studies. They were also preventing her from completing her assignments. Nevertheless, Tusa confronted these challenges and found the strength within herself to keep up to date with her work and would often catch up on any work missed from her hospital bed. Throughout her programme, she did indeed submit many of her assignments from that hospital bed, and she was often heard saying that the ward had become her place of study. In effect, it was her library. With perseverance, determination, and a hunger to succeed, Tusa graduated with a foundation degree in 2015 and then decided to top up onto the BA Business Enterprise programme, as she believed that the journey did not end here for her. Tusa had always wanted to start up her own business and believed that this pathway would lead to her ultimate destiny. So in September of 2015, Tusa continued her studies, but once again was confronted by many medical challenges and extremely ill health. However, she found the strength within herself not to give up, and whilst completing a large majority of the programme as an inpatient in hospital, Tusa would also arrange for district nurses to come to the university in order to administer her intravenous medication, especially when she felt the need to attend a particular class in order to help her understanding of the subject matter. This highlights her commitment and determination, and the ultimate desire to achieve in a young lady who would not be broken by her ill health. Instead, Tusa confronted and embraced these challenges and graduates successfully today. I am delighted then, Vice-Chancellor and Principal, to present to you Tusa Blue-Simpson for an Eddie Pargeter Memorial Award on the grounds of overcoming obstacles to study. The next category is the Helen Betteridge Memorial Award. Helen was a much loved and greatly respected colleague and previously the leader for hairdressing and beauty therapy programs. Helen was diagnosed with motor neuron disease but faced what she knew was a terminal illness with tremendous courage and fortitude. Inspirational is a word that is often misused, but not in Helen's case. Despite everything, she was always cheerful and never appeared to feel sorry for herself. Those who knew and worked with her were truly amazed by her great courage, and it was for that reason that this award was established. This morning, Helen's husband Tim and some of her closest friends are here to witness presentation of the award. I would like to introduce to you the recipient of the Helen Betteridge Memorial Award, Fav Thorpe. It is rare to meet a student with as much compassion and self-awareness as Fav. Her resilience, positivity and humour are especially astounding given the challenges she has overcome in her life. When she first enrolled on the BA Specialist Hair and Media Makeup programme, she was a very timid young lady, lacking in self-confidence and struggling with dyslexia. She would hide at the back of the class, wouldn't speak up, and was often the last to partner up in paired activities. She is, however, a very proactive student and has never let her dyslexia stand in the way of trying to improve academically. Fav found the Academic Skills Centre and became a regular attender there. Underneath this quiet, self-doubting exterior, there was a strong determination to succeed. Making full use of the Academic Skills Centre and the technological support available, she found herself redrafting written work many times over, constantly striving to improve and develop, and with the aid of dragon dictation, her academic work developed, and so did her confidence. It was not all plain sailing, however, as during her final year of study, The technology that had helped her so far had a technical glitch, and much of the work that she had worked so hard to achieve was lost. Additional to this was the out-of-university pressures that she faced supporting her family. At this point, after 2.5 years of study, she almost gave up. However, she persevered and was determined to make the most of her time left at UCB. She took the opportunity to participate in work experience with the Welsh National Opera, and a different side to her emerged as she became immersed in the atmosphere and began asking questions to the staff and the opera singers. Over the summer period, there was a distinct change in her self-confidence and in her attitude. She was stronger, more assertive in the classroom, and participated in many more discussions. She continued to stay after lectures for extra help and started asking questions in and out of class. Due to all her hard work, she not only raised her own grades, but inspired some of her classmates to also stay for extra help. She truly demonstrated a growth mindset, and she inspired her peers to adopt that valuable perspective too. She has a strong belief in her ability to acquire new skills and improve through practice, and it is incredibly fulfilling to witness a student make this kind of academic and personal progress. The challenges that she has faced have made her a uniquely strong and courageous individual. Her resilience and optimism have served her well, as she has tirelessly committed herself to education as she moved through her time here at UCB and successfully graduates today. Vice-Chancellor and Principal, in recognition of overcoming obstacles to study, I would like to present to you Fov Thorpe for receipt of the Helen Bettridge Memorial Award. Vice-Chancellor and Principal, this completes the presentation of the Memorial Awards. I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Gary Wood, to present to you the first group of UCB award holders.
Vice-Chancellor and Principal, I present the names of those diplomates and graduates as listed in the programme, both in attendance and in absentia, prove worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees. MBA Business Administration.
Abdul Halim with distinction. Veronika Kratsova.
Foundation degree, Advanced Hairdressing and Salon Management.
Tarisha Jones.
Diploma in Higher Education, Beauty Therapy Management.
Brittany Colley. Jessica Donahue.
FDA Beauty Therapy Management.
Amy Louise Tolley.
BA Honours Beauty Therapy Management.
Reem Alif Al-Asiri. Manal Sod Al-Atiq. Abra Al-Harbi. Haifa Al-Muhawiz. Amira Al-Utaibi. Abra Khalid Al-Sharef. Geraldine Emily Bonner. Mira Basara, First Class. Marzina Butkovich. Rachel Coddington. Charlotte Hope. Saima Hussain, First Class. Megan Robinson.
FDA Salon Business Management.
Shanaz Murray.
BA Honours Salon Business Management.
Ola Almadi Hassan Mandura. Bethany Sanders.
FDA Spa Management.
Rebecca Allenson. Carolina Chitombo da Costa. Mary Copsey. Mariella Inkraski. Syra Khan. Kashia Samuels.
BA Honours Spa Management.
Olivia Victoria Cranwell. Cherry Mabazi. Charlotte Parks, First Class.
Certificate of Higher Education Specialist Hair and Media Makeup.
Ane Suika.
Diploma in Higher Education Specialist Hair and Media Makeup.
Megan Ruth Benskin.
FDA Specialist Hair and Media Makeup.
Joanne Marie Andrews. Nikki Carter. Laura Hope Chadwick. Emily Coburn. Chris Delaney. Sarah Hardy. Jason David Hodgkins. Tanika Jones. Atlanta Lads Morton. Tommy Lay. Sahar Mobahi. Shona Lynn Norton. Katie Parker. Heather Lee Parry. Kendall Parry. Sophie Helen Parton. Constance Prout. Misbah Raza. Heidi Elizabeth Richards. Abigail Ross. Julia Scullion. Alexandra Ella Thorpe. Rachel Turner. Amy Jane Watts. Lucy May Whitworth. Molly Ann Wilson. Holly Louise Yates.
BA Honours Specialist Hair Media Makeup.
Asaya Akhtar. Rihanna Nicole Anoff. Zara Ashton. Sean Atkinson. Sophie Bailey. Francesca Amy Baker. Lauren Baker. Chloe Victoria Banks. Saffron Bassett. Nazia Begum. Shona Jade Bennett. Gabriella Fern Betts. Maisie Bishop. Ramel Blake. Mel Brand. Kyra Brophy. Philippa Alicia Brown. Milan Sasha Kiki Burge, first class. Charlotte Cheryl Jennifer Carter. Felicia Chohan. Emmy Corrigan. Hayley Cummings, first class. Katie Louise Davies. Freya Debnam Sharp, first class. Ruth Ditchburn. Zoe Alicia Doherty, first class. Shona Catherine Ferreira. Beverly Frimpong. Jessica Gutierrez. Chloe Elizabeth Harrison. Holly Holder, first class. Alicia Lauren Howard, first class. Samantha Jeffrey, first class. Emma Joy. Ashley Knowles. Hannah Sarah Kovacs. Naheed Lake. Alini Lockwood, first class. Renice May Cohen. Amy Mason. Anna McKinstry. Annabelle Memory, first class. Sadiqa Meyer. Olivia Francis Morley. Sophie Morris. Amy Murray. Jacqueline Loutrich. Lauren Olalekin. Kirsty May Oliver. Henrietta Onworthy. Paige Louise Osborne, first class. Ruta Padvelskite, first class. Janine Perry, first class. Rachel Peters. Sherelle Phillips. Alina Full. Sonia Pluskich. Carrie Price. Cheryl Priest. Hayley Priest. Jagoda Radskat, first class. Gemma Riley. Fionn Gwyn Roberts. Jade Marie Robinson, first class. Jodie Robinson. Ewa Zuzana Romaniuk. Paige Saunders. Sophie Sheridan. Heather Simmons. Rachel Stewart. Joanna Stokes, first class. Megan Tate. Laura Thompson. Fove Thorpe. Amri Tooby. Sophie Elizabeth Fiona Westerney. Holly Watson. Lucy Williams, first class. Rebecca Williams. Jess Wright. Amy Yates.
Vice-Chancellor and Principal, this completes the presentation of those diplomates and graduates in attendance.
BA Honours Spa Management with Hospitality, Roxana Kateritsa Posidic, first class.
Vice-Chancellor and Principal, this completes the presentation of those diplomates and graduates in attendance.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor and Principal, I confer upon you the award for which you were presented, and I admit to their degrees in absentia those persons listed in the programme who were unable to attend this congregation.
Professor Armour, I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Gary Wood, to present to you the second group of University of Birmingham award holders.
Professor Armour, to you and to the University, I present the names of these graduates as listed in my programme, both in attendance and in absentia, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees. Diploma in Higher Education, Sports Management.
Jordan Cooper.
FDA Sports Management.
Mohammed Abdo Saeed.
BA Honours Sports Management.
Wakas Akram. Mohsin Ali. Robert Simon Anable, first class. Elias Antwi. Bogdan Christian Chirik. Byro Conte. Jake Derry. Samuel Anthony New. Vikesh Patel. Keir Tattersdill. Joshua Tetley. Kenneth Brooks. Alexander Ward. Daniel Webb, first class. Ben Wilkinson.
BA Honours Sports Management with Placement.
Max Heafy, first class.
FDSC Sports Therapy.
Dominguez Boa Samuel. Sarah Jade Curry. Alistair Seraphim.
BSc Sports Therapy.
Bowie Price.
BSc Honours Sports Therapy.
Ross David Ackland. Edward Archer. Rianne Armitage. Shraddha Badiani. Bilal Bey, First Class. Amy Lauren Baldry. Itunu Bello. Annette Benbow, First Class. Paige Browning. Ross Burling. Rhea Button. James Caswell. Kieran Caulfield. Arlene Keeler. Kimberly Chatterton. Chirag Chavda. Nicholas John Anthony Clark. Liam Corbett. Thomas Coyne. Holly Ann Davaren. Jesme Devlia. Rohan Dowlut. Jade Durnall, First Class. Joseph Charles Elford. Chloe Evans, First Class. Anton Forbes. Neil Francis. Thomas James Freem. Megan Furness, First Class. Rebecca Griffiths. Mark Grigoredge. Corey Harris. Charlie Harrison. Sophie Emmy Hartwell. Kanisha Hector. Kate Hollingdrake. Rory David Hunt. Rizwan Hussain. James Johnson. Divya Joshi. Ashar Karatila. Abby Khan. Evelyn Crisk, First Class. Naomi Landor, First Class. Megan Lawless. Lewis Love. Rebecca Lucy. Sadine Mohammed. Wadzanai Mushonga. Arena Nicotina. Cathal O'Rourke. Luke Stephen Jack Parker. Alexis George Pentinatos. Jimmy Philpott. Lauren Elizabeth Probert. David Michael Rafferty. Rai Ralph. Annalie Rebane. Kirsty Richards, first class. Jordan Roach. Hannah Roberts, first class. Mark Russell. Philippa Syke, first class. Ishak Shabir. Rhoda Sadiq Parks, first class. Harpal Singh. Jaswinder Singh. Taishi Sutherland. Stephanie Wen, first class. Jessica Gillian White. Alison Williams. Alexander Wintz.
Chancellor, this draws to a close the formal proceedings.
Wow, that was absolutely stunning. Well done to each and every one of you. You know, in 20 years of attending graduation ceremonies at UCB, I can honestly say that I've never seen a better turned out group of students. I've seen some louder ones though, but you didn't do too badly. I was listening to the words of our Chancellor, Vice Chancellor at the beginning of the graduation ceremony, and he was talking about the impact that we can make on the world and the aspirations that we have and how we manage those aspirations. And I was sitting there reflecting that this has been such a crazy year. Politically, the whole world seems to have turned upside down. I mean, you know, Donald Trump, President of USA, that's crazy. The whole political compass of the UK has changed overnight without any real forecast for it. We're talking about coming out of Europe, starting the discussions in January, February time. We've changed the leaders of every political party. The whole world is going to hell and back in a handbasket, I think. And worse than that, some of the very best people, some of the greatest singers have died this year, and it all seems to have come together in a great big rush. And sometimes I think you sit there and you wonder, what can I do in the face of all that change, in the face of the pace of it and the just sheer enormity of it? But as I sat there, I think what I see here is a microcosm of exactly what we can do. Because what I see is a group of people who, through their endeavour, have achieved a tremendous success. And my few words to you will be, carry that forward. Carry it on into your next work area. Carry it on into study if you continue to study. Keep working hard. Do the best that you can. And bit by bit, we change things. But today's been fantastic. I'm going to be a bit cheeky here, and you're going to have to bear with me, because I was talking to my granddaughter last night, and she's a graduate of UCB, and she said, "Grandad, can you get me a picture?" Because she never got a picture of the audience, you know? So, if you just bear with me a second, I'm going to try and get you all in. Okay. I've got to be careful of the lights here, you know? Right. Okay, and smile. Great job. Okay. We'll try and get that on Facebook or Twitter or something later. A couple of bits of housekeeping to finish. One of the massive changes in the last year has been a change in the way that higher education is going to be structured. I say it's a massive change because it changes every other year seemingly and has done forever. But one of the things that is going to be required is that as a university that we collect destination details. So come December, you're all going to get an email drop into your inbox or a phone call from a member of staff asking you, very short, very brief, how you're getting on, what you're doing, where you are at the moment and what your plans are. Now we have to get an 85% response to that, okay? And from that are built the future plans, not just for the education within UCB, but this is a national survey and it impacts on students in the future and how higher education will move going forward. So when you get that call, could I please ask you to respond to it, not just to ignore it. It'll take you 2 minutes is all. So come December, keep an eye open for that for me. Another thing I'll ask you to do is to keep in touch with UCB through the alumni. They do a fantastic job. Details are in your programme. And really enjoy hearing back how people are getting on and what people are doing. Because that, in many ways, reflects on what we do, and it makes it so much a worthwhile thing to do. And now, the bars of Broad Street beckon, I suspect. So it's about time that I shut up and let you get on and enjoy your afternoon. As you go through the rest of this day, and as you make it from one end of Broad Street to the other, please do go safely and take care. And finally, before I draw the congregation to a close, could I ask you, as we close, to be upstanding, and we will be playing the national anthem. Thank you very much indeed.